Hey there. Finding flesh and blood cards in Japan can feel like a treasure hunt. It's not mainstream yet, and tracking down stores that carry it can be quite the challenge. I'm here on the vibrant streets of Osaka, and thanks for joining me. This city is a treasure trove of experiences, from its bustling streets to its incredible flavors and sights. For me, visiting Japan has been a lifelong dream, and I'm thrilled to share this journey with you. Here in Osaka, I was determined to uncover hidden gems. And I did. Today, I'll take you through 3 fantastic stores I discovered and share my thoughts on each. So, let's get started. If you're a fan of trading card games, you've probably heard of Flesh and Blood. It's growing in popularity, but compared to heavyweights like Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, or One Piece, it's still a niche game, especially here in Japan. As a huge fan of Flesh and Blood, I really wanted to see what Osaka had to offer. Navigating through these bustling streets, though, can have some adventures and action of themselves, having to dodge the car. So, after some searching, I did finally find some stores that carry Flesh and Blood cards. Though, while I was exploring, I came across some amazing finds. And during my search, I found some awesome cards, especially this Blue Eyes White Dragon, or should I say a set of them. Honestly, I remember playing this back in the day and really wanted this card. Let me know in the comments below if you did as well. So let's continue our search. Though finding stores that stocked Flesh and Blood in Osaka was not easy. Most stores catered those mainstream games, so it took a lot of wandering and some online sleuthing to track them down. Here are some finds I found along the way, and my wife, she did an amazing thing and bought me this card. It can be really frustrating, but the search was worth it. After visiting several stores, I found 3 that not only carry Flesh and Blood cards, but also stand out in their unique ways. Let's start with Black Frog, the first store in Osaka that really featured Flesh and Blood cards. After weeks of traveling through Japan, aside from Fab Tokyo, this was my first spot where I could truly dive into the hobby. Despite being the smallest of the 3 stores I visited, Black Frog had an intimate, welcoming atmosphere. It felt like the perfect place to kick back with friends, have a beer and snacks, and play some casual games with quirky decks or engage in friendly banter. The store had some unique features like cozy seating area, great wall art, and even a spot to warm up water or use a microwave. A thoughtful touch for players spending long hours there. Their card selection was decent, and any common or rare under €2 they had out and organised by sets, making it easy to spend time browsing but hard to find things quickly. The really rare stuff was in display cases as usual. If you wanted a majestic or more costly card, it was likely behind the counter, which you had to use a tablet or speak with them directly. Unfortunately, my Japanese is non-existent. Though the staff were extremely friendly and helpful, guiding me through their system, I found this approach modern and convenient. And during my visit, I challenged myself to build a deck under €50, which will be the focus of my next video, so stay tuned and to see how I did. Overall, Black Frog stood out as a casual, friendly, and welcoming place that would likely become my go-to store if I ever lived in Osaka. Next, we have Girafull, an incredible multi-story store that caters to a variety of TCG enthusiasts. This place immediately impressed me with its organization, vast displays, and an amazing selection of cards. The abundance of gaming tables suggests it's a real hub for fun and intense battles, a place where the TCG community thrives. The display cases were a highlight, showing an array of cool singles that any collector or player would love. What really stood out were the sealed products. They offered everything you need to dive into Flesh and Blood. From booster packs at fantastic prices, to booster boxes, starter blitz packs, that makes this a great place for a new player to begin their journey. I think you'll be able to find anything you want. I see a lot of stuff that I don't find in my local game store. And the whole blister packs or blister boxes are such a good price here. I was very tempted to buy one, but I was persuaded by my wife not to. And here you can see there's so many whole boosters at such good prices and just easy to get. I always love opening and cracking boosters. They are so much fun and you never know what you're gonna get. Alongside those, they have single booster packs ready to be opened. I even noticed exclusive items like Girafull branded deck boxes, as well as Osaka World Champion sleeves. I couldn't resist grabbing one for myself. The promo and full art cards were stunning, with some that I have never even seen before. I spent a lot of time admiring these rare finds, though unfortunately we couldn't stay too long as we had to leave the next day. The staff were attentive and even asked if I needed help while browsing, enhancing the overall experience. Girafull strikes a perfect balance between being a collector's haven and a player's paradise, making it an essential stop for anyone visiting Osaka and loves Flesh and Blood. Our final store, Clove Base. Right on the high street in the heart of Osaka. I found Clove Base to be a clean and organized haven for trading card games like Flesh and Blood, One Piece, and Magic the Gathering. I visited their first store in Tokyo, but I wasn't able to find a lot of Flesh and Blood. However, I was happy to find that this Osaka store did a lot more for Flesh and Blood. So let's dive in to what makes this store special. I can say first off, this place was incredibly clean, it was free of clutter, and the staff were incredibly friendly. They were always eager to help and ask questions to assist with anything I needed. I really feel like this is a competitive gamer's dream. With minimal distractions and a focused vibe, this place is where I can imagine tournament players hone their skills. The card selections were impressive and the displays showed some great finds. I was very tempted to buy a lot more, but I held back and I snagged myself a fantastic copy of Stormstriders at a very good price. Which is a huge upgrade for my Verdance deck. The organization here was top notch, easily the best of the free stores. You could find cards so quickly. The cards were sorted into classes, which made completing my budget deck a breeze. They also had binders filled with rarer cards, and if I couldn't find something, the staff were very quick to help locate it. They likely had everything you could probably need. One thing that I didn't find from the other stores was something that I wanted to try out, but this was their mystery packs. Although the packs were in Japanese, The staff offered to convert any pools into English. I thought this a very thoughtful touch. I would have liked to make a video of maybe pulling like 3 or 4 of these and seeing what I could have got. But with the fact that they were going to be in Japanese and no way for me to convert them from Japanese to English, I held off on the idea. But if you're interested, let me know. I'd love to pull some mystery packs and see what others are looking to do. To top it off, the staff even gave me a gift, which I'm incredibly grateful for. After my shopping spree, the store's packaging added an elegant and fancy finish, making the experience feel special. Here you can see some of the cards that I got, along with some of the stuff that the staff had given me. One of the things I'd like to showcase is my budget deck. You will see in the next coming video. And here you can see the Storm Striders. Again, a very good price, and also some more stuff for my Verdance deck. So overall, Clove base offers a premium experience for competitive players and collectors alike. With its stellar organization, excellent card selection, and amazing staff, it's a must visit for anyone visiting Osaka. Thanks for making it this far. So, which store stood out most for me? It has to be Clove base. With its unbeatable card variety, friendly and attentive staff, and an overall premium experience, Clove base easily became my top pick. Whether you're a seasoned player or just starting your flesh and blood journey, this store is a must visit in Osaka. That said, all 3 stores are worth visiting. Each has its own strengths, and you never know where you'll find that perfect card. If you're in the area, take the time to explore and support these amazing shops. Let me know in the comments which your favorite was. Thanks for joining me on this adventure and journey through Osaka's TCG scene. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your fellow Fab fans. Have you had any luck finding Fab into your area? Let me know in your comments, and stay tuned for the next video, where I'll show you what I've managed to build with some of the cards I found here in Osaka.